Hey, what's up, good people? It's Rob Lee. We're going to read an article here from Radio Canada International about a South African family, a white family that was denied refugee status in Canada because they were white. Yes, this is reality. This is Wednesday, September 20th, 2017. While white South Africans denied refugee status in Canada, a white South African family has seen their refugee claim in Canada denied. Eric and Sonia Andre were farmers in South Africa and had been visiting relatives in Canada in April 2016, accompanied by their 2 children and 2 grandparents. 10 days later, they made a refugee claim in which they referenced a number of violent thefts and threatening incidents in their home country. Their claim was based on allegations, and they're not allegations, they're facts, that because they were white, they were being targeted by the black majority. The claim was denied by Canada's Immigration and Refugee Board, which ruled that race was not an issue and that these were just random attacks. And here is the president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, who has openly called for the Boers to be killed, the white farmers. This is fact, people. This is public. This is just not me just saying, this is just not me making this up. This is known throughout the world. The Andres appealed to the federal court, saying the IRB failed to consider the danger to their children. The appeal was rejected, as have all claims from South Africa this year. A similar 2008 case in which asylum was initially granted to Brandon Huntley sparked a strong diplomatic reaction from the South African government, which threatening worsening relations between the 2 countries if the decision stood. As a result, the IRB was ordered to review its decision, and it was reversed. South Africans are now persecuting a segment of white South Africans because you're almost embarrassed to say it for fear that you get labeled racist because of the ugly history of apartheid. You see, what you're having here is white people being slaughtered and massacred, and nobody gives a shit. This is why it's so important, people. I keep trying to tell you, you have to cling to Jesus Christ. The book of Revelation says he will smite the nations. The word smite means to fatally strike, to kill. When you bring an army, you bring an army to fight, to kill, to destroy. And that's what your Creator is going to do. You've been told that you're evil, you're bad because you're white. The truth is, you are the children of the Almighty Father. You are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and you are hated because of it. I received a strike because of it. Why else do you think they gave me a strike for a video that was 8.5 months old? They gave me a strike because I'm white, and I tell the truth. And I know who the synagogue of Satan is. I know how wretched, incredibly evil, and diabolical, what hideous monsters they are, and I call them out for it. But I haven't called you out in anywhere near the fashion that I'm going to when I get my sites built and I'm able to speak uncensored with no chains on me. I promise you. Canada has gave $40,000 a year to immigrants from Pakistan, Syria, Africa, and along comes a poor, pitiful white family who is scared to death and says, help us. And Canada says, no, no. Cling to Jesus Christ, people. Cling to him. Cling to him with everything that's in you. With everything that's in you. It's all going to work out all right. The Bible said that we would be persecuted, we would be surrounded, and we would be hated. And we are going to be hated and persecuted by everybody. You're persecuted and hated not because you're evil, not because you're bad, not because you lived in caves or you didn't walk out of Africa. Baby, you have the most beautiful and glorious history of any people on this earth, bar none, and it ain't even close. And if Google, YouTube, the Zionists, BLM, Hindus, Buddhists, Muslims, if any of them got a problem with it, tell them this. Pick up the Christian Bible, read it from beginning to end, and tell me that what I just said is wrong. God bless you all.